This one's going to be for the tattoo artists that have long hair. I myself have long hair. This little hack that I'm going to share with you is something that has saved me time and time again. If you ever find yourself in the off chance where you forget one of your hair ties for whatever reason, I'm going to show you how to create one using adhesive wrap, which is an everyday material that we are using when we are tattooing. This right here is a common material that comes in various colors. You can see this one right here is a purple, there's orange, green, everything in between. Now, this right here is going to be a very simple approach, and to make a hair tie out of adhesive is going to be very, very simple. I'm going to show you here in a step-by-step process. Now, in order to get good results, you may kind of want to follow with me and make sure that you follow each step, so that way you do get a stable hair tie, because these can be rather inconsistent if not done correctly. So I'm going to cut a band out around, a little longer than my hand or so. So around here, I'm going to cut a band out. You can kind of measure this based on how much hair you have, how much you need to wrap. I like to have around this length. And again, if you are needing more band, because you're needing more of a hair tie, like a longer hair tie, all you have to simply do is get more of a longer band, as you see me doing here. So I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of bands here and make a couple of hair ties, so that way I can kind of steer this process down into your brain. So in terms of the length, that's going to be determined by the hair that we are wrapping and tying up. More hair is going to need a longer band, less hair is going to need a shorter band. So how I do this is, first and foremost, what I am going to do is I'm going to fold this in half, because I don't need the width of the entire band. I'm going to go ahead and fold it in half, and I'm going to start here. So this is the first thing that I'm going to do. You can see it's not by any means perfect as well. This is just a simple disposable hair tie. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it and stick it to itself right around here. You're going to notice that what I did was I placed it around my hand right here. I held it down with my thumb, and I just simply brought it around. Now, if I'm using my fingers basically to gauge the width of the hair tie that I'm making, so right around here seems pretty good for me. I'm going to open up my fingers just a little bit more. So that again is going to be measured by how much hair you are tying up. And then I'm going to want to really firmly press down right here though. So this next couple of steps are important. Once you get the width of your hair tie, you're going to want to press it down and make sure that it's adhered. Now, this isn't going to be stable enough to start using as a hair tie. This is definitely going to come undone. What I like to do to make it a little bit more stable is I like to simply begin by folding this, and then I'm going to repeat this all the way around. You're going to notice that it's not going to be by any means perfect, and that is okay. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to press, and turn. Press and turn all the way. I'm not going for perfection, but it has to be good enough. So press and turn, same thing. And the area where it's a little bit thicker right here, I'm going to want to press there a little more firm, just to ensure that this doesn't come down or come undone. And then now I have a makeshift hair tie. This is what I'm going to be using to put in my hair, so I can go ahead and tie my hair up. You get the idea. This thing works and it holds, but we have to do it this way, and we have to apply a generous amount of force right here, so that way it adheres and stays throughout the entire session and when we apply it to our hair. This right here, I could understand it could be seen as a little tacky. However, again, if you ever find yourself in the predicament where you don't have a hair tie, but you need to put your hair back, this can definitely help you and save you. I'm going to repeat that again. So let me move this hair tie over. So here is a longer hair tie. I'm going to go ahead, or this is a longer band that's going to become a hair tie. Step one, I fold the band in half, as you see, and then I flatten that out, adhering it together. Adhesive wrap naturally sticks to itself, so this is kind of easy to do. Same thing with this. Since I want to go for a larger hair tie, I'm going to go ahead and kind of leave it like that. So my fingers are this much further spread apart than this one right here. So you see the difference. So from here, we're going to repeat the same thing. I'm going to kind of just make sure that I press this down and it adheres. So this is step two, make the band, press it down. Step one was to fold the adhesive and wrap to make the rectangle. Step two, make the circle, adhere it. Step three is to start grabbing the band, fold it in half, press down with a generous amount of force to adhere it to itself. And then you're gonna wanna do that all the way around the band until you create the makeshift hair tie. Now for me, in my experience, it's really comfortable in the hair. It doesn't pull the hair or yank on it or anything like that. That's going to be maybe different and varying on every person. But for me, I haven't really noticed too much discomfort using this sort of makeshift hair tie. This thing has worked well for me. I do use this quite often, especially when I don't have access to one to hold my hair back. I don't really feel comfortable tattooing with my hair loose, especially if I'm gonna be kind of like leaning over and looking down. But there we go. This is going to be the second hair tie, and then from here I can go ahead and tie up whatever hair I would need. What I love about this is that we can do this with any adhesive wrap color, so our hair tie could be essentially any color. Once again, I understand that some may see this as tacky. However, if you ever again find yourself in those tough spots where you don't have any sort of hair ties, this is one way that you can go about making a hair tie that actually works. When it comes to applying these makeshift hair ties to our hair, it's going to be the exact same process that we would take when applying any other hair tie. We would simply make sure that we get the right size, and then we will go about repeating the process that we would to tie our hair, and we should get the same result. If we sized it correctly, our hair should hold back and it should feel like any other hair tie. I feel like the hardest part of this is to get the correct sizing for your hair bundle size. Once you kind of start getting that correct size that you need for your hair, then everything should be good to go. This could be something that you can repeat on demand as many times as you would need. Once again, should you ever find yourself in a tough situation where you don't have a hair tie. I know this is kind of a silly one. However, since we will be tattooing, since this is all about tattooing, I figured I'd bring this video to shed a little bit of light on something that we can go about doing to go ahead and make our environment a little more low risk when tattooing. Should you have any questions at all, I encourage you to drop a comment down below per usual. I'll do my absolute best to assist you in the best possible direction. Before you go, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Ring that bell for me as I will be bringing more videos like this for you. I do also have social medias under the same name as my YouTube. I have Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok, all under Daniel Yuck. I would appreciate the support over there as well. With that being said, I appreciate you. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching. Have a great day. Are you wanting to develop your tattooing skill sets? Now you can practice and develop anytime, any place with an assortment of tattooing workbooks that I've created. With these assorted tattooing workbooks, we can practice our basic lining all the way to advanced lining. We can practice shading, shading placement, dot work, textures, and more. All we are going to need is a tattoo workbook of mine. We can use a pencil, pen. We can even use a tattoo machine with a ballpoint cartridge to develop our tattooing abilities further. That means that we don't need tattoo ink, we don't need napkins or petroleum jelly to get to practicing. Simply open one of my tattooing workbooks and get going. It really is that easy. You can get your hands on one of my developmental tattooing assorted workbooks by simply clicking the links in my description or in the pinned comment section below, or navigating on over to Amazon.com, typing in Daniel Yuck, and you'll see all of the assorted tattoo workbooks that I've created come up. If you have an Amazon account, be sure to follow my Amazon author page as well, as I would greatly appreciate your support. Should you have any questions at all, drop them in the comment section down below. I will do my best to assist you in the best possible direction.